Hi everyone, welcome to day 4 of our beginner Mat Pilates session. I'm so excited that so many people are joining us so consistently. The more we practice, the better we'll get, right? Consistency is the name of the game. Today we're going to go over some things that we've already worked on, building on those skills, and we'll also introduce some new body positions. So let's go ahead and get ready. Sitting on the mat, legs straight out in front of you, and we'll go for our C stretch. So remember, if your knees are a little bit bent, that is okay. We just want to be sitting up nice and tall. Hips are neutral, spine is long. I'm going to have my legs straight, going straight out in front of me. So there's about a fist distance between my feet here. They're right in line with my sits bones. Float those arms straight up in front of you. Take a deep breath. And remember, C stretch. We're reaching the fingers forward. I'm reaching my back behind me, really rounding that lower spine. Belly button is in to round my back even more. As I inhale, I'm stacking my spine straight up and reaching the crown of my head up for the sky. I'm growing an inch every time I sit up. Exhale, reaching forward. And inhale up. Exhale forward. And inhale up. One more time. Exhale forward. Stay down here, loving this stretch. From here, I'm going to roll down to my mat. So starting by tucking my pelvis. My core is leading this. I'm sinking into my lower back. Belly button is into my spine, controlling down one vertebra at a time, bringing my shoulder blades flat to the mat, head down first, and my arms are reaching straight up. That was beautiful, everybody. Go ahead and bring those straight arms down to your sides. All right, we're going to go into our 100. Now, yesterday we did 50 with our legs in tabletop. So let's start to build on that a little bit, okay? I'm going to bring one leg at a time up to that tabletop position, 90 degrees in my hips and 90 degrees in my knees. Check in with those anchor points. Make sure your pelvis feels nice and neutral, right? We're not leaning one side or the other. We're not going forward or back. I'm on my sacrum. My bottom rib is on the mat. My shoulder blades are flat and my head is heavy. Let's inhale as you curl up and float your arms up off of your mat. I'm going to bat my arms. Bat, bat, bat. Shoulders are still. Head is steady. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's send those legs up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your head and arms. Bend your knees to tabletop and bring one foot at a time right down to your mat. Great job, everybody. That was a full 100 with 2 different leg possessions. Remember, our final goal is to be in more like this kind of position, which we are building up to, don't you worry. Bring those feet right down. Let's twist side to side. Wonderful. And let's go right for some nice, solid ab work. So this is going to be in that curled up position. Now, if you're finding that that position is hurting your neck, there's a few different things we can work on. One of them is keeping those shoulders down and back. And if that's still too hard, you can have your head down while we're moving our legs around. But I do want you to keep that rib cage pulled in so it doesn't feel like you're arching your back up off of the mat. Now, if that's something you're having trouble with, you and I can talk about that one-on-one. All right, let's bring those legs up to tabletop. We'll start with a familiar one. Curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Pull your right knee in toward your chest as you send that left leg out to 45 degrees. Let's inhale to switch and exhale to point. I'm scooping my belly button in toward my spine. Rib cage is in, neck is long, and shoulders are down. Inhaling as I switch my legs, I'm exhaling to point those toes away from my body. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull both knees in and let's send them straight up to the ceiling. Now, if your legs are down like this, that's just fine. Or if your knees are slightly bent, that's also okay. I want you to reach up as high as you can on your right leg. Lower your left leg down to 45 degrees. Now, as you inhale, we're going to switch. Exhale to point. Belly is scooping, neck is long, shoulders are down. Keep that jaw nice and relaxed. Going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up, bend your knees to tabletop, and lower your head down. Very nice. Bring one leg at a time down to your mat. And twist your knees side to side. Let's go for a real spine twist this time. I'd like you to straighten out your right leg on your mat and bring that left leg right up to tabletop. We're going to keep this knee bent and keep your shoulders heavy on your mat. Take a deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, start pulling that left knee across your body and bring it all the way down to the floor if you can, trying hard to keep that left shoulder down heavy. This is a big twist. As you inhale, start pulling that knee up toward the ceiling. Straighten the leg out and lower it down to your mat. Let's bend the right knee up to tabletop. Take a breath. And as you exhale, you're twisting over to the left. Keep your right shoulder heavy as that right knee goes across your body all the way down to the floor if you can get it. And pull it back up. Straighten that leg out and down to your mat. Let's go one more time to each direction. Left knee up, over your body, down to your mat. Inhale up, straighten out and lower it down. Right knee up, pulling it across the body over to the left and down. Inhale back up, straighten out that leg and lower it down. Very nice, everyone. All right. We're going to roll up to sitting. Every time you get up from laying down, I want you to roll up to do it. Point your toes at the ceiling. Legs are straight if we can. Reach those arms up. Shoulder blades are still down. Chest is wide. As you inhale, you're curling up your head, neck, shoulders, belly button is in as you reach those arms forward to your C stretch. Inhale as you stack your spine up. and bring those arms down to your sides. Well done, everyone. Let's do something new. I'm going to sit up with my legs spread. My heels are outside of my mat. We're going to try an exercise called the saw. I'm going to be twisting and reaching at the same time. Float your arms up to your sides, nice long arms. Now as you inhale, I want you to twist to the right. Start bringing that left hand down to the outside of your right toe, and we're going to exhale as we saw. 2, 3, that toe. Inhale as you stack your spine up, and exhale to twist to center. Inhale, twisting over to the left. Exhale as you reach for the outside of that toe and saw it for 1, 2, 3. Inhale, stacking up. Exhale, twist to center. Inhale, right. Exhale, down and saw. 2, 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, center. This will be our last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and saw. 2, 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, center. And relax those arms. Great work, everyone. Let's turn over and get into our quadruped position. If someone could just make a kind of leggings that don't roll down, I would very much appreciate that. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Let's get on to our hands and knees. All right, this is starting to feel familiar, right? We're pressing those fingertips down heavy into the mat so that not all the weight of your upper body is going right down into those poor wrists. Now, if you're finding that that still is painful for you, we have some options. You can go up onto your knuckles, right? So if I'm up on my knuckles, then my wrists have to be extra strong and straight. I don't want to be sinking into my wrists or elbows here. Also, you can be down on your forearms for some of the exercises, but if you're going to do this, please make sure those hands are pointing straight forward for our purposes, all right? No triangles, straight forward. I will be up on my hands. Now, let's start with a nice little cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, angry cat. Nice round back. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale for angry cat. Nice. Now today, we're going to try for our full plank. Now, if planks are your least favorite thing in the whole world, I am really sorry for that. If you're feeling pain in your body, you have some options. Again, I told you about your knuckles and your elbows. Also, when I say to step back to your full plank, if you'd rather just go down to your knees to start, that is completely fine. Starting in that nice quadruped position, even weight on our hands and knees, I want you to take a deep breath in. Really solidify that core. You want the torso to not move at all here. As you exhale, step one foot straight back. Now see how my torso didn't move at all. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, step the other foot straight back. And here we are in our plank. We're just going to hold here for a moment. Take some deep breaths in and out. Keep breathing for me. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring one knee at a time right down to your mat. You can sit back in a little child's pose here if you'd like. But either way, we want to prepare for the next plank. So do what you need to do. Shake out your wrists, shake out your hands, and let's get ready for the next one. Take a deep breath in. Belly button is up to the spine. Core is engaged. As you exhale, let's step one foot at a time, straight back to that full plank. And we're holding here now for 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring one knee at a time down to your mat. Great work, everyone. Let's sit back in that little child's pose. And this time I'd like you to lie down all the way down on your mat on your belly. We're going to have our arms bent, elbows are pointing straight back, and your hands are underneath your shoulders. Rest your forehead and nose down on your mat. Now this is our prone position. When you're in your prone position, our anchor points are the top of the feet, top of the thighs. I'd like you to press your pubic bone into your mat, press your rib cage into your mat, and now pull your belly button up into your spine. We're going to hold all of that engagement as we come up to a little baby swan. Now the idea is to keep the neck nice and long here, so as you inhale, start pressing your head forward and then lifting. I'm not pressing into my arms here, I'm just using the strength of my neck and back to lift the front of my torso up. And then I'm going to exhale and bring it right back down. Again, without using the arms, just the muscles in your back. Inhale up. Belly button is in. And exhale back down. This time we are going to use the arms. Let's inhale up as high as the muscles in your neck and back can take you. Now engage those arms, and I want you to press just until the tip of your rib cage is barely on your mat. Belly button is still in, neck is long. None of this, please. Nice long neck. And then exhale back down. Again, right up to the tip of your rib cage. Inhale up. A little engagement in those arms. And exhale down. This time we're going to go up a little bit higher. Let's inhale up, lifting the head, neck, chest, belly button is in. Press up until you're on your pubic bone. Even here, I'm not hunching my shoulders. Shoulders are down and back. Belly button is in. Take a deep breath and exhale all the way back down. Let's do that just one more time. Inhale all the way up till your pubic bone is just barely pressing into the mat. Engagement down the back of the arms. And exhale all the way down. Great job, everyone. Let's reach the arms straight out in front of you. And you can either rest your head straight down or you can lay it on one side or the other. Feel free to switch sides anytime you want. We're going to move one limb at a time. Now, I want you to keep your arms and legs as straight as you can. Keeping your whole torso still, lift up just your left arm. Hello. And lay it back down. And now just the right arm, lift it up and down. Let's go for the legs. Left leg, lift it up and down. Right leg, lift it up and down. I want you to pull your belly button up into your spine to find that core engagement. We're going to lift our arms and legs up together. As you inhale, lift up arms and legs nice and straight and look forward. As you exhale, lower them down together nice and evenly with control. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. This last time we're going to lift up and hold. Ready? Inhale straight up. Hold right here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower them down. Great work, everyone. If your back is starting to really feel it, go ahead and press yourself back into a child's pose. Otherwise, let's do a little more. We're going to swim. I'd like you to lift your arms and legs, float them just 1 inch up off your mat, and lift your head so that you're looking down and forward, about 3 inches in front of you. Lift your right arm and left leg up a little higher. Even here, my shoulders are reaching down my back. And we're gonna switch, 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 switch. Keep going. We're going for a nice, even, steady swim, moving slowly with intention. I'm moving my straight arms and legs from the shoulder and hip. Torso is still. We'll go for 3, 2, 1. Nice and even, and lower down. Let's all draw our hands back under the shoulders and round your back as you sit back in a nice child's pose. Take a couple deep breaths here. Walk your hands over to the left. Now walk your hands over to the right. Walk your hands to the center and stack yourself right up to sitting. Thank you guys so much for joining me on day 4. And let's come back again tomorrow for day 5.